played so carefully, made from dreams only I could see, only I could see from inside. Never in my flight so fancy, never even in the nights when I can't sleep, never in my wildest dreams. Now everything that was clear to me soon became just a mystery, just a mystery to unfold. When I think about your magic charms, never thought that I'd be in your arms, in your arms, in your arms, truth be told. 'Cause never in my flight so fancy, never even in the nights when I can't sleep, never in my wildest dreams.
so pretty, something for me all alone. And we'll discover a language of our own.
Hello, everybody. Hello, anybody. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live with Tom Grant. That's me. And we have all kinds of special things in store for you. So look out. Keep those. Keep that image on your screen and call in if you like to. What's the proper terminology? You can't call in, but you can.
Drop a line in the chat.
Drop a line in the chat.
That's it.
If you want to communicate with us.
That's it.
You can make requests. But it's kind of a special night tonight. We will have some space for requests, but it is Cinco de Mayo.
That is it.
Yeah. And so we have a very special guest. Yeah. And I will be introducing her shortly. And we're going to do stuff that's in Spanish and English and cha-chas. And
I think I heard even a little bit of French in there for a second.
yeah, I was trying, and I'm glad I didn't try to take it any further. I'm sure I would have forgot all those lyrics. But we're glad you're here with us. And like I say, make requests. I like to get requests.
We got John Nastos in the chat saying, sounds great and looking forward to hearing Jessie. Always good to have John Nastos hanging about.
Yeah, man. All right.
A reminder that Tom is working for your tips and your tips alone. So if you could find it in your hearts and in your wallets to throw a couple dollars into one of the old digital tip jars, it really makes a difference keeping this production going in these incredibly difficult times. But also we want to give something back to you. So if you put in $20 or more to one of the digital tip jars, it'll enter you into a raffle for a tasting experience for 4 at the Stoller Family Estate. That's a cheese board, a meat board, and 4 tasting flights, which is an incredible $100 value. But also, if you just need to hang out for free, that is totally cool. We're just glad that you're here. Remember to smash that share button, tag someone of the links you know might dig these tunes, send the links around. It really helps with the visibility of this incredible music. What you playing next, Tom?
And I just want to remind you that a little later we're going to.
That is right.
Well,
We
you
have
don't
a.
know what I'm going to say.
We have a. I think I do. Oh, you go ahead. You tell it. You tell it.
Because it's about jazz cat swag.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
This is not what I did not know
Yeah,
what you were.
so
You're
I
right.
hope I remembered to bring the T-shirt.
Mhm.
But you have the images online where people can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks to Rachel Mortensen, my publicist and dear friend, who is here helping with all the communications with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And that last song was a song called Jerusalem. It's an original song that will be on my next CD or whatever you call them these days. My next project. Yeah, my next project. And so maybe we'll visit a few of those. But I want to revisit some old stuff right now. Song from an album that shall remain nameless because I can't think of it right at the moment. But the song is called The Wild Surf. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello out there. It's a special day in May because it's Cinco de Mayo. And we thought it would be very appropriate and wonderful to bring a singer to you that I've worked with over the years who is really fantastic, and it's so great to work with her again. And we're going to do some songs in Spanish and some in English, and who knows what else. Maybe I'll sing some stuff in Yiddish, and
Oy vey.
perfect. That's what I say. And I really don't know any songs in Yiddish, but that is my heritage. Anyway, I want to bring up to the bandstand right now to sing some wonderful songs in Spanish, and her name is Jessie Marquez.
Woo, yay.
Ooh. There's Jessie. And we have, in commemoration of Cinco de Mayo, we're going to do a lot of songs in Spanish. And I want to turn to Jessie and just find out just what the heck is Cinco de Mayo? What does it commemorate?
Okay, well, I don't know all the details, but I can tell you that it's a minor holiday in Mexico. Okay, it's not
not that
such
big
a
a
big
deal.
deal as it is here. It's
Why do
like,
you suppose that is? Why do you suppose it's such a big deal here?
well, I think it was a marketing thing.
Yeah, I think
it was chips and salsa
That's it.
and
Okay,
beer.
all right.
But in Mexico, it commemorates a battle that was fought and won against the French at some point. I don't know the year. In Puebla. It's the Battle of Puebla. And I think that, maybe it's celebrated like in the schools. There might be maybe like Flag Day or, President's Day, that kind of, that's the level of
Yeah, okay.
holiday that it is.
And do you suppose that we make a bigger deal out of it than they do in Mexico?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anything for a party, huh? Okay.
Yeah. And I think we're doing one song by a Mexican composer this evening. All the rest
How
have
appropriate.
nothing to do with Mexico or Cinco de Mayo.
And we're going to do a lot of songs that are, not Spanish or Mexican in their origins, but we're going to do a lot of songs that have Latin implications, that have Latin beats and that sort of thing.
We're going to imply
yes,
a
yeah.
lot.
A lot of implications.
Yeah, there's
sure.
a lot of implications here.
Yeah.
So let's start out with it. Tell us something about this first song.
Okay, well, this first song we're going to do is called La Herida, which means the wound. And this song was written by Gustavo Rodriguez from Santa Clara, Cuba. And Gustavo was a guitar player, a phenomenal guitar player, a beautiful songwriter, and he was born on the wrong side of the tracks, but he had this ability to move sort of effortlessly among all social classes, and so he's kind of a famous guy in Santa Clara. I mean, he is a famous guy in Santa Clara, and there's a festival every year they have there for his music. Anyway, this song is called La Herida, the wound, and the words say, "Whenever I talk to you, a small wound appears out of your words that gets bigger every time I kiss you or you touch me. Your mouth burns my mouth, making the wound deeper. It doesn't matter to you, this distance, it doesn't matter. Whenever I'm with you, a shadow passes over my heart that stops me and makes me wonder if you love me or if it's true you ever cared. And in the end, I end up thinking that yes, that you do love me."
Wow. We don't write songs in English
Yeah,
like that.
man,
Oh,
that's some poetry.
that's beautiful.
That is some poetry.
All right, and here it is. Oh, you go ahead.
Siempre que hablo contigo, aparece una pequeña herida en tus palabras que se agranda cada vez que te beso y me tocas. Con tu boca quemando mi boca para hacer más profunda la herida. No te importa separarte de mí, no te importa. Siempre que estoy junto a ti, aparece una sombra en mi corazón que me detiene y que me hace pensar si me quieres o si es verdad que alguna vez me has amado, y termino pensando que sí, que si me quieres. Siempre que hablo contigo, aparece una pequeña herida en tus palabras que se agranda cada vez que te beso y me tocas. Con tu boca quemando mi boca para hacer más profunda la herida. No te importa separarte de mí, no te importa. Siempre que estoy junto a ti, aparece una sombra en mi corazón que me detiene y que me hace pensar si me quieres o si es verdad que alguna vez me has amado, y termino pensando que sí, que tú me quieres, que si me quieres, que tú me quieres, que tú me quieres, que si me quieres, que tú me quieres y que tú me quieres y que tú me quieres, que tú me quieres, tú me quieres. quieres, que tú me quieres. Thanks, Tom.
Oh, Jessie Marquez, ladies and gentlemen, throw some money in a tip jar. It is so lovely to have you here. It is so lovely to be at Classic Pianos. We would like to give a big shout out to Classic Pianos, to
Maurice.
Maurice, thank
who
you.
is the proprietor
Absolutely.
of this lovely piano shop.
Thank you, Maurice.
Yeah, greatest piano shop in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And Fred Riley.
Absolutely.
We call him Fred Really Riley.
Made us some delicious snacks.
And yeah, man, he's
The snack master.
snack man. Yeah,
That's it.
this is a full service piano shop. Anyway, so lucky to have Jessie here, and it's so great to play with her again after it's been too long. So I'm going to let you introduce this next song.
Yeah, so this next song is called Inolvidable, which means unforgettable. And I'm not going to read a translation of the lyrics, but basically the song says, in life, there are loves you have that you never forget, that you always keep close to you in your heart. And even though you may find yourself in the arms of somebody else, there are certain loves that you always hold close to you.
I like that.
En la vida hay amores que nunca pueden olvidarse, imborrables momentos que siempre guarda el corazón, porque aquello que un día nos hizo temblar de alegría es mentira que hoy puedo olvidarse por un nuevo amor. Y he besado otras bocas buscando nuevas ansiedades, y otros brazos extraños me estrechan llenos de pasión, pero solo consiguen hacerme recordar los tuyos, que inolvidablemente vivirán en mí. Imborrables momentos que siempre guarda el corazón, porque aquello que un día nos hizo temblar de alegría es mentira que hoy puedo olvidarse por un nuevo amor. Y he besado otras bocas buscando nuevas ansiedades, y otros brazos extraños me estrechan llenos de pasión, pero solo consiguen hacerme recordar los tuyos, que inolvidablemente vivirán en mí. En mí. En mí, en mí, en
Jessie. Jessie Marquez, everybody. And as we go through these songs, I'm going to talk about the influence of various countries and that are famous for Latin music, and just how they've kind of made their way into the world of jazz and pop music, and yeah. So that was kind of a bossa nova, right? At least the rhythm of it.
Well, it's.
But it's in Spanish,
It's
huh?
a bolero.
Oh,
which is-
bolero.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So bolero is like this. I mean,
Yeah.
and we have another few songs that are bolero. What were you gonna say, Moses?
Oh, this is just we have Laura Golden in the chat that said, Jesse, I met you were in high school in Eugene. Friends of Karen and Nancy and other schoolmates of yours. So lovely to hear you again, and you sound beautiful.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you for.
Oh, hold, they can't hear you without the mic.
Sorry. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for listening. It's so lovely.
So this next song actually has the directions on the upper left part of the page, and it does say bolero.
Yeah.
And the tempo is 100, which means 100.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. I want to
Okay.
tell about this song, what the meaning is. So the song is called Realidad y Fantasía, reality and fantasy. And I like to preface the song by talking a little bit about the composer César Portillo de la Luz, who was a Cuban composer who was known for being very sour and not very pleasant to hang out with. But he wrote these beautiful songs full of tremendous sentiment. And anyway, so, and the song says something like this: when will I be able to have you in my arms, close to my chest, tell you things that I only want to say to you? When my lips kiss your lips, at last, these crazy fantasies that are unraveling in my mind will crystallize. I know that you will be able to understand what I cannot express. When I see you, I think about the things that we can live together. And the whole world, the infinite, will be small compared with the blessing or the bliss of having you between my arms, or having you in my arms.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And here it is. This is kind of a bolero.
¿Cuándo podré tenerte en mis brazos, junto a mi pecho, decirte cosas que a nadie que no seas tú quiero decir? Cuando mis labios besen los tuyos, al fin podrán cristalizar las locas fantasías que desatas en mi mente, todo tú. Yo sé que tú sabrás comprender lo que yo misma no sepa expresar. Cuando te miro y pienso en las cosas que juntos podemos vivir, el mundo entero, el infinito, serán pequeños comparados con la dicha de tenerte entre mis brazos, al fin de mí. puedes comprender lo que yo misma no sabe expresar. Cuando te miro y pienso en las cosas que juntos podemos vivir, el mundo entero, el infinito, serán pequeños comparados con la dicha de tenerte entre mis brazos al fin de mí, al fin de mí, al fin de mí, al fin. Al fin de mí, al fin, al fin, al fin de mí, al fin de mí.
Jessie. That was beautiful. So, what are we doing? Oh,
We're going to do a Cole Porter song.
yeah, we do a Cole Porter song.
We're going to do, Cole Porter, right.
And so the influence of music of Latin origin, especially in the jazz world, has really taken hold. And so on any gig that we do, we would like to do 2 or 3 or 4 standards that have that we can put a Latin vibe to. And so that's that's kind of where this is coming from.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I've said to myself this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. And I've got you under my skin. the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in. I've said to myself this affair never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. And I've got you under my skin. Yes, I've got you under my skin. Yes, I've got you
under my skin.
Yes, I've got you.
It's time to see it.
Under my skin.
Under my skin. Time to see the dermatologist, I guess. Oh, Tom, stop it. You're killing me. Let's see. Where are we at here in the show?
We're going to do one more song before I take a little break.
Yeah, yeah,
We're going to do You Go to My Head.
right. Do you want to?
Well, I was just going to remind folks that if you are enjoying the music, throw some money in a tip jar. That is how we're continuing this production. It really makes a difference. It goes right to the musicians. And so throw some money in a tip jar. But also, we want to give something back to you. So if you put in $20 or more to one of the digital tip jars, it'll enter you into a raffle for a $100 value tasting experience for four at the Stoller Family Estates. That's a 4-flight tasting as well as a cheese board and a meat board. It's a really grand time, and it's a wonderful prize. So please consider throwing $20 or more into one of the digital tip jars. Oh yeah, sure. Remember to smash that share button. Tag someone in the comments you know might dig the tunes. Send the links around. Tom, what you got there?
Well, I have a piece of material here that dates back to 1983.
That's vintage, man.
Yeah,
we got to get
that's
that in.
vintage,
We
but
got to
I-
get
but-
that in a museum or something.
But I date back way further than that. Anyway, this is the original
Jazz Cat.
Cat T-shirt, and now we're offering these again, but much more contemporary styles. There's a more variety of
There's
styles.
a baseball tee. You can get a hoodie.
Yeah, all that. Yeah,
All
hoodie.
all manner of things.
Yeah, and we didn't do our
Oh, yes,
song.
I did.
You know, there's a lot more of this where that came from.
That's it.
Because we have posters, and
That's
do we
right.
have coffee cups or anything like that? No, I
Probably.
don't think so.
Maybe.
But-
I don't know.
And the
We'll say
original
we do.
artist, I want to give credit to Stephen Nance Sasser and his wife. They created this image back in 1983 when I was ready to put out it was actually my third record album. And my wife at the time found this in a shop, a rendering of the Jazz Cat. No, I must hold it up again. I can't.
Oh, so that wasn't created for. She found it, and then you
Yes.
found the
Yeah,
artist.
yeah. Well, he adapted.
Oh,
it,
that's
but
cool.
It didn't take much
Sure,
adaptation.
sure.
All right, here it is.
Right to that one, Tom. There you go.
Hi, everybody.
There we are.
And we like to call this portion of the show. Let's see. Jazz
Cat swag. That's it.
Ooh, yeah.
Jazz Cat swag coming at you.
This guy's a great
Oh,
sporting,
at times. At times. Jazz, I think it might still be Jazz Gato.
Yeah,
Jazz Gato.
yeah, there you go.
I don't know what swag is in Spanish.
So we're going to do a song by, who wrote this? You Go to My Head. Oh, Coots. That's it? Is that the dude's first name? Or the? I think that's his last name. Okay. We might have to look that one up.
And somebody else too.
Yeah, but
It's yeah.
Rachel's
Coots and
on
somebody
it.
else.
Maybe Jim Pitts.
Oh yeah, Jim Pitts
Jim
can look
Pitt- Jim
that up.
Pitt- Jim
I
Pitts will look it
thought-
up.
yeah, no, Jim didn't have any part in writing that. Jim Pitts, if you're with us tonight.
He definitely is.
Yeah, good. All right, so here we are with You Go to My Head.
You go to my head, and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain, like the bubbles in a glass of champagne. You go to my head, like a sip of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you like the kicker in a julep or two. The thrill of the thought that you might give a thought to my plea casts a spell over me. Still I say to myself, get a hold of yourself, can't you see? It never can be. You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise, like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes, though I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance in this crazy romance. You go to my head. You go to my head, and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain, like the bubbles in a glass of champagne. You go to my head, like a sip of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you the kicker in a julep or two. The thrill of the thought that you might give a thought to my plea casts a spell over me. Still I say to myself, get a hold of yourself, can't you see? It never can be. You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise, like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes, though I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance in this crazy romance. You go to my head. You go to my
Jessie Marquez, ladies and gentlemen.
And Tom Grant. Thank you, Tom. So beautiful.
This is great. This is great fun for us.
All right.
Jessie's going to take a quick
I'm
break,
gonna
yeah?
take a break.
Let's hear it for Jessie Marquez. Listen to those fans out there. Wow. Yeah, Jessie. She'll be back, so
That
stick
you
around.
will. And in the meantime, we have a very special sponsor this month for the Tom Grant Wednesday Night Live series. Diana Erickson is generously supporting the show for the month of May, starting with tonight's event at Classic Pianos. Diana has been a realtor with John L. Scott for over 21 years and is here to help you navigate the market during these wild times in real estate. And let me tell you, everybody, there are some wild times going on right now. You need a realtor. You need a realtor, and who you need is Diana Erickson. You can reach Diana on her website, dianaerickson.com. Thank you to Diana for supporting the series this month, and thanks to all of you for tuning in to enjoy tonight's show with Jessie Marquez. What do we got coming up next, Tom?
I just wanted to say something about Diana. I've known her for a long time, and she's a great human being, and I played at her daughter's wedding.
Oh.
That's where I first met her. And yeah, she's terrific. And so,
And
like
I'm
the
not...
man, like the man says, if you're in need of a realtor. Yeah, that is kind of hard.
Realtor. You just
need
got to
a
do it real quick.
A real person, a realtor. Yeah, call Diana. She's great.
And like I said, man, the housing market's a bit of it's going through some things right now.
Yeah.
And you
mostly
need some
good.
professional advice if you are going to do anything in the housing market right now.
That's right.
So please reach out to Diana Erickson at dianaerickson.com. We'll put that link in chat. What do we got coming up next, Tom?
Well, it depends on what Rachel has in the
the request
Do
box.
we have anything?
I haven't really seen anything. Everyone's just been so taken with Jessie
Yeah. Okay.
that they haven't been. Oh, J. Fred Coots, by the way, wrote that last tune. J. Fred Coots.
Oh, J. Fred. Coots.
The old J. Fred.
Yeah. All right. So. Okay, then I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a Beatles song.
Yeah.
And I should make a contest out of this because what's the title of this song? Jim Pitts, you're disqualified.
Jim Pitt's not
'Cause he always
allowed
gets
to participate.
Yeah, because the title is
A little
not
sneaky?
necessarily very
Yeah, sure.
clear, but it's one of the great Beatles songs. Your day breaks, your mind aches. You find that all the words of kindness linger on when she no longer needs you. She wakes up, she makes up, she takes her time and doesn't feel she has to hurry. She no longer needs you, and in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears, cry for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her when she says her love is dead. You don't believe her. You stay home, she goes out. She says that long ago she knew someone, but now he's gone. She doesn't need him, and in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears, cry for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her when she says love is dead. You don't believe her. And in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears, cry for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her when she says her love is dead. You don't believe her. You stay home, she goes out. She says that long ago she knew someone, but now he's gone. She doesn't need him.
We got a couple of requests now.
Oh, good. What do we got?
The Morning Show or Mango Tango?
Okay, that's good. Mango Tango was the name of the album that this came out on, and since we're talking about music with Latin origins, I just want to say that my song Mango Tango doesn't even resemble anything.
It's not a tango?
It's not a tango. A tango is like, okay, here's the most famous tango in the world. What's it called? Oh, it's called La Comparsita, and which means some kind of a parade.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Let's see. And this is kind of the vibe of tango. There's this serious dancing, and I did tango for a while with my partner Mary, because when I first met her, she was like totally into the tango. I thought, I better learn some tango, and so I took lessons.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's like, it's really serious, and it's very male oriented. I mean, you got to be a real leader, you know. I can't can't get this out of my head. There, it's gone. All right. So, so bossa nova. Now, tango came from pretty much from Argentina. Bossa nova, on the other hand, comes from Brazil, and it's really a slowed down version of samba. You know, samba is like. So bossa nova is just slowed down.
Little brother.
Yeah, what's the slowed down samba? Thank you, Tom, for getting that. All right, so here's one of my favorite bossa novas. Let's see, this is called one note samba. The sambas tend to go in two categories. One is silly and lighthearted, and the other is really sad. But this is silly and lighthearted.
Nice.
Well, this is just a simple samba based upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still this note. Now this new one is the first thing that you never know. So I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. Now there's so many people who just talk and just say nothing, really nothing. I have used up all the scales I know, and in the end I come to nothing, really nothing. So I come back to this first note, as I must come back to you. And I'll pour into this one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants a whole show, re mi fa sol la ti do. He may find himself with no song so bad, don't play the note you know. This is just a simple samba based upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still this note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we just been through, as I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. Now there's so many people who just talk and just say nothing, utterly nothing. I have used up all the scales I know, and in the end I come to nothing, really nothing. So I come back to this first note, as I must come back to you. And I'll pour into this one note all the love I feel for you. Anyone who wants a whole show, re mi fa sol la ti do. He may find himself with no song so bad, don't play the note you know. He may find himself with no song so bad, don't play the note you know. He may find himself with no song so bad, don't play the note you know. One note samba.
Mary Lou says that's one of her favorites.
Oh, good, good. So I'd like to bring up Jessie Marquez to sing more songs with us.
Woo!
Jessie. Wow, I got a list, and lots of charts up here.
So organized, Tom.
I know.
Look at you.
Yeah. Oh man.
You're like some high-powered executive assistant.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah, for sure. So what do we got, Jessie?
All right, well, we're going to do a song called Varadero Mulata. This is a song by a dear friend of mine in Cuba, Enrique Cárdenas. And Varadero is a beach in Cuba, kind of a famous beach with white sand and crystal blue water. And the song compares the beach to a beautiful mulata woman and also to Yemaya, the Orisha, or goddess of the sea.
Nice.
And so the words say, the sun travels through your hips, through your waist runs the sea, Antillana sands full of love, brown-skinned girl who invites you to dream. You move to the rhythm of your son, your majestic immensity, or with your majestic immensity you come plying the horizon like an unrivaled goddess. Varadero, pretentious mulata, scarlet mouth, brown eyes, dressed in blue for your silver nights, you possess the magic of pleasure. Varadero of smoke, rum, and palm trees. It's the spring of your coastline, beautiful women, moon and stars, to live a madrigal, Varadero.
Oof, if that's not worth $20, I do not know what is.
Man, I gotta.
Throw some money in a tip bucket, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
En tus caderas viaja el sol, por tu cintura corre el mar, playa antillana llena de amores, morena que invita a soñar, mueves el ritmo de tu son. Majestuosa inmensidad viene surcando el horizonte como una diosa sin igual. Varadero, pretenciosa mulata, boca escarlata, ojos café, azul vestir para tus noches de plata, tienes la magia de placer. Varadero de humor, ron y palmeras, es la primavera en tu litoral. Bellas mujeres, luna y estrella, para vivir un madrigal. Varadero, Varadero. Varadero, pretenciosa mulata, boca escarlata, ojos café, azul vestir para tus noches de plata, tienes la magia de placer. Varadero de humo, ron y palmeras, es la primavera en tu litoral. Varadero, 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 varadero.
That was lovely.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jessie.
Thank you, Tom.
And
All right.
tú no sospechas.
Tú no sospechas.
Sospechas.
Sospechas. That means you don't suspect. This song was written by Marta Valdés, who's one of the great composers of feeling music in Cuba. Feeling music is a genre of music, spelled F-I-L-I-N, a play on the word feeling, like feelings. The feeling movement kind of came out of the bolero, and there was lots of, people were listening to lots of jazz and bossa nova and blues, and so, yes, it's a very kind of poetic, impromptu kind of style. That Marta Valdés was one of the pioneers of this style. And so the words to this song say, "You don't suspect when you're looking at me the emotions that are unraveling. I swear that at times it scares me to see how you've taken hold of me and how I can't stop the desire to be close to you. You don't suspect these immense furies that dominate me each time you come close. And even though it wasn't your intention to provoke what I feel, now you know that I love you."
Man.
Tú no sospechas cuando me estás mirando las emociones que se van desatando. Te juro que a veces me asusto de ver que te has ido dueñando de mí y que ya yo no puedo frenar el deseo de estar junto a ti. Tú no sospechas estas furias inmensas que me dominan cada vez que te acercas. Y aunque no ha habido intención en ti de provocar lo que siento, te vas a enterar de una vez de que ya te quiero. no sospechas cuando me estás mirando las emociones que se van desatando. Te juro que a veces me asusto de ver que te has ido dueñando de mí y que ya yo no puedo frenar el deseo de estar junto a ti. Tú no sospechas estas furias inmensas, y aunque no ha habido intención en ti de provocar lo que siento, te vas a enterar de una vez de que ya te quiero.
I lost my place.
It was an adventure.
It happens.
Sometimes it's an adventure.
Sometimes it is.
What do we got coming up next?
This is a Cole Porter song that we do as a bossa nova. It's called Night and Day.
Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are. I think of you night and day. Day and night. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you night and day. Night and day, under the height of me, there's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and this torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you night and day.
day under the height of me.
There's an
oh,
such a hungry yearning burning inside of me. And this torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you night and day, day and night, night and day, day.
That was excellent.
There you have it, folks.
It's really interesting because as someone who is at Tom's shows often, you sing that song often, and
Yeah, I do,
it was
yeah.
really fun. It was really fun to see the reimagining of it.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
yeah, that was really sweet. And wow, we're right dead on.
is that? Are we nailing it?
We're nailing it.
Jessie, what do you got coming up? Do you have any shows out in the world or on the internet or?
I have something.
Excellent. That's what we're here to plug you.
Yeah, I'm going to sing at Vino Veritas
Oh, excellent.
this Saturday.
There it is. What time?
With Clay Giberson.
Afternoon, evening,
Evening.
Excellent.
Saturday. I want to say it's like 6:30,
There we
something
go.
like that.
Yeah, man, jazz time. Get down there
I'm
at
going to
jazz
put it
time.
on there. I need a publicist.
Well, we put your website up in chat, so click on to jessiemarquez.com.
Okay, but that's not there.
Oh, that's not there? Never mind. Don't go there.
Just know.
Just know
Just
in your
know.
mind, in your heart.
Yeah,
Vino Veritas this Saturday, right around
Exactly.
6:30 or so.
something like that.
Come on down there.
Yeah.
And sorry, who were you playing with?
I'm playing with Clay Giberson.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, what do you got there for us?
Well, do you have? Well, I have a wonderful realtor.
Let me wait.
I think
don't
it's-
tell
I
me.
think it's
Let
a-
me guess. Diana is
That's
her first name.
that's it.
Yeah.
Do you got the last name? I'm thinking of
Erickson,
it.
I
There it
believe.
is.
Yeah, and she's sponsoring this show.
She's sponsoring this whole month of,
whole
of
month.
Wednesday Live with Tom Grant, which we are so thankful for. And just a reminder that if you need any help in the housing market is pretty crazy right now. And Diana Erickson has been working with the wonderful, let me find my copy, John L. Scott. Diana's been a realtor with John L. Scott for over 21 years. She has a lot of experience in specifically the Portland housing market. It's so important to know the market that you're working in, which she absolutely does. So if you need realty services from a realtor, please go to DianeErickson.com. And a huge thank you to Diana. A huge thank you to Diana for sponsoring the show, and a reminder that if you would like to support the show, please throw some money in a tip jar. $20 or more gets you into a raffle for a tasting experience for 4 at the Stoller Family Estate. That's 4 tasting flights, a cheese board, and a meat board. Lord knows that's where I want to be on these sunny Saturday afternoons. I mean, who doesn't need a cheese board and a meat board in their life? Do we got one more song, Tom?
I think this is it.
This is it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I just want to thank Left Door Streaming.
Oh, it's always a pleasure, Tom.
Thank you.
They are so great.
Yeah.
Jesse, do you have
You guys are awesome.
Do you have another one
Thank you.
in mind that we could just close out on?
One more to end the
Well,
show
I think
with.
we talked about Bésame Mucho,
Oh God.
which is the one song by a Mexican composer
Hey,
that
we gotta
have.
do that.
Yeah,
It's Cinco
man,
de
this
Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Exactly. This song
and
is
I
by...
had to get on my knees to get her to do this. No, just kidding.
This is by Consuelo Velasquez.
I'll take your word for it.
She was a concert pianist, and she composed this song when I read on Wikipedia that she was 25
Oh, God.
and had never been kissed or had never kissed anyone when she wrote this song. Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, she got a good song out of it, so that's good.
Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte después. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, perderte después.
Bésame mucho. Each time I sing to your kiss, I hear music divine. Bésame, bésame mucho. Hold me, my darling, and say that you'll always be mine. Dearest one, if you should leave me, each little dream would take wing and my life would be through. Bésame, bésame mucho. Love me forever and make all my dreams come true. This joy is something new, my arms enfolding you. Never knew this thrill before. Whoever thought I'd be holding you close to me? Whispering it's you I adore. Bésame, bésame mucho. Each time I cling to your kiss, I hear music divine. Bésame, bésame forever and make all my dreams come true. Love me
Tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después.
Love me forever and make all my dreams come true.
Que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después.
Got most of that. So, jeez. I got
And on a high note.
yeah, and on a high note. I got lost. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and 2 weeks with Marilyn. Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
Marilyn T. Keller.
Yeah,
19th,
Marilyn Keller
on the 19th.
right in
Nice.
this place. So check it out. Until then, bye, and thank you, Jessie.
Thank you,
That was so
Tom.
great.
Thank you so much.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Thanks to Left Door Streaming and Rachel and Jordan and Moshe, also known as Moses, delivering the 10 Commandments. Good night, everybody.